a little better. I like this escuela here. Because you could fuck with the settings by asking robot to ask specific questions. It likes to use a coffee shop.
Alright, man, I'll see you later.
Alright, later. I don't care for the coffee shop. I suggested Mobile Mechanic. It mixes and does weird shit. It asks you weird stuff from, like, as if it's watching you. Feels like it's watching me. Oh, well, yeah, it does. And then, I'm gonna fuck with it. Are you able to know the information if I go to student services over here on the left? Would you have access to all of this information that we're talking about now? Or are you limited? That's not a question. No, it is a question. I mean, because I'm being watched and I've learned, okay, that to treat this as if that's not the case is not only unwise, but it behooves you to put a band-aid over your microphone at times. Okay? Not always. Look, not always. Let's not get crazy here. Huh? Did I say get crazy? Ah! Are you fucking crazy? Can I get a picture of myself? Today is brought to you by Pyramid. Shiny Pyramid. Blue. And your chakras. You know, you got them. Your chakras. You need them. You got them. Use them. Chakra. So in the dream, I was in like a pirate cove. People were being beaten, and I could question them, and I could question them in such a way that the beater of the person would hear where they were, these questions that I was asking. The realization that this was going to change their behavior was the gleaned nuance of it. Because in communicating with them, there wasn't just an overwhelming sense of knowing what was going on and a willful wish to guide them towards that's not happening to you. But there was an awareness of the person that was hearing this, which I guess was my friend. Although she was fighting a dummy, she wasn't fighting technically a real person. They became a real person. That's why it was so weird. She was attacking this hanging like dummy that was like a pirate age version of some fighting dummy. And what do we got here? We got the most silliest cat fucking cleaning herself. What's going on, girl? Hey, carry on. We had the whole leg up. We had the naked in the tub looking old woman version of Cat. Shocked her out of her position. She's giving it an honest go. She knows she didn't finish. The right thing would be to continue and finish your leg if you're going to be cleaning yourself, right? You don't want to just get interrupted and forget where you were at and be nasty. That would indicate chaos rules and that there's no point. And that you might be retarded and the world is going to make light of your efforts. It might push you a certain way, is what I'm saying. I keep hearing this call to self from very strange places that it's where it's very personalized, like they're talking to me. And the main difference is that I have now come to see that in seeking after love, and you're looking to tie in with love, you inadvertently will drag up all the areas of suspicion and fear, almost like the paranoia of the drug addict. It comes with the social disillusion of the fact that you can do drugs. You can choose to do it. You can enjoy it. You can function or not. I mean, you could smoke weed. It doesn't have to be that big of a deal. But at the same time, you could be psychologically tormented and feel like the odd person out. When in fact, that reality is not valid at all. But in as much as you can focus towards love and the Creator, you're going to be focused towards love and Creator and have that point of fallout where you're having to deal with all the areas where you don't have the sufficient amount of love. And it does look like fear. And I don't think it's fear. But I think it does translate over to about the same necessary area for task, because you have to acquire that assuredness that you do have in your relationship spiritually, knowing that your purpose is what you're doing. Once you leave the face of God, as it were, and you begin to deal with the humans, the normies again, you're going to be challenged to be like, although you know it's all inside of you, there's a reason you're having this experience and experiencing it outside. There are people out there. The people that you know are inside of you, versions of, and holographic representations, isn't the end all and be all. Now, this will cause you stress if you've tried to go the inner path and go inside of yourself, because you're going to have an emergence from the cave situation in this day and age. You just have to. You have to go into your cave and then come out of your cave. You have to be Lao Tzu leaving his city. Like, they don't want this. Because you recognize the world doesn't want that. The world's got different things going on. That's not going to be that big of an epiphany. I mean, these are things you've already known to be the case, reconfigured so that they are set upon you in a different sort of way, with a menacing sort of edge. And I think that propels us into being able to share properly the love. The love. The love is that everyone has that. Do you know how to get to it immediately? No, obviously not. Are there going to be some people that outright reject that fucking basis of reality? Of course. Of course. And that's the ultimate real fear. It's the fear of failing in the task at hand. Not doing something when you could, to be like, oh, you've not made a choice. There's been times when I felt so stalled out and didn't have a knowing of what to actually do that I actually didn't do anything yet. But I have begun to do things. I'm taking school. That's something I can do. I continue every day pretty much to scan the Craigslist for whatever jobs one can do with this computer set up and sitting at home. So, but one of the people that really sounded like he was talking to me was Understanding 7 Bomar, because I get behind what he says, and he's been so far ahead for years that it was just like the first time I listened to some of the shit he said, it qualified and blew me away. It caused me to meet the crazy Colombian chick who was a similar mystic. I think she flunked out of fire grade of her Hermetic school teachings. I have a new understanding of fire grade now. And Venus, pre-portal, Hermetic Dawn system stuff that I do feel is more adept than would have been someone who moved along. I actually moved and didn't get to be continuing what I was doing with my order, and when I got back with them, it was a different order. They had dissolved and reconfigured themselves along lines I didn't care for. So I just went studying my own from there. But I did get initiated, do all the stuff, and try to participate as much as possible with a group of people. And it seemed like it was meant to be because of I found the flyer for them in a book placed in there by someone that would place flyers in the Publix, whatever, at the magic bookstore. So in the book I was reading, they placed a flyer in there, and I used that and joined. Successful flyer campaign. Wish I knew who put the flyer. Probably do, being as it wasn't that big of a group. Awesome experience. Does it help if all your people that were ahead of you then move into Scientology? No, that's not. I think they should have kept that to theirself. I wouldn't have shared that. And the fact that it's +1 member, being the guy that was my initial guy above me person. There was a lady that was above me too, Holly, but I don't know if they've got her into it or not. I don't think so. But her boyfriend, this guy that was the son of a pilot. Strange group of people. Is this thing on? Hey, am I getting this? This is the nuance that I didn't give from my earlier video. And this is the nuance you get. I will edit it a little. I might put a little sprinkles. But I just wanted you to know what was going on. If you care.